In this video, we'll be learning about databases, what is database, how to store a data, how to create a database, list down all the list of the database available in the server, how to drop a database, use a database and create a table. In the earlier video, we learned how to install MySql Workbench on a Windows 10 machine and a MySql Workbench. So let's just get into it. We'll start with the launching with the MySql Workbench. This is how the GUI looks for the MySql Workbench. You'll open the MySql connection. My password was already stored. So in the center of it, you will be able to see this is called as a query editor, where you will write a query and it will get executed, and you will see the output of the query over here. Means whatever the execution has been happened, whatever the error and the syntax was there. This is the portion. This is called a schemas. Schemas is just a synonym for the database in MySql. You'll be able to see this schemas. So what is a database? Database is nothing but it's a container which stores a multiple list of tables which contains information related to the objects. Maybe so we can consider the database consider the data consider this that so this is a company. So company will have a what? Employee, departments, employee and department. So how this will be able to create a database. So we'll be seeing this thing in the MySql Workbench. So we'll create a database. We'll first list down all the list of the database right now available in the MySql Workbench. So we'll use a command called show database. This and so right now there is 4 databases. All these are the default database which were provided by the MySql. So we'll create a database called company. We'll create a database of the company company. We'll select it and run this. So over here it will show that it has been executed and created a database successfully. Now we'll check how the again this show database command and see whether a database has been created or not. So yes, company database has been created. So right now it's not visible over here. So we have to refresh it again. So you'll be able to see the database. So we'll expand this database. Right now there is no table, nothing has been created. It's a empty database. So we'll create a table. Table employee. Okay, open this employee ID. Any ID that contains will always be in an integer format. Employee over here we will get a chance of getting an error. So why? It will give us an error because it says no database has been selected right now. So we want to create this employee table. We need to use the database called use company. Now we'll run. The employee table has been created. So what is the issue? What was the issue? So issue was this, where we have not selected the databases. So whenever if we need to create a database in a particular, we need to create a table in a particular, we need to select a particular database. So right now, if we use system database, use system, and we'll try to call the company, we'll try to call the employee table over from the system. So it will give us an error. Select star from employee. So it will say that there is no such table available in the database. So even to call this format, what we'll do is called select star from database company dot table. It will get run. So we'll see the output over here. Whenever we run any SQL command which is related to select, the database output will be reflected over here. So right now there is no record we have inserted in the database, so there will be no record found, 0 records written. So over here we are not able to see anything, so we'll just refresh it. You will be able to see the table has been created by the SQL command employee command, employee ID, employee name, and employee department. So you'll be able to see these things over here. So we have seen this, we have created a database, we have seen the list of the database, we have seen how to use the database, we have seen how to create a database. Now what? So remaining is called to drop a database. Drop database company. So this will do what? This will now delete this database from the system and there will be nothing over here. So it will also delete the table. So now they created, it says that drop database has been executed completely. Now there is no database available here. So if you guys have any doubts, anything regarding to creating of database, listing out or anything, you can connect with us in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel.